Sitting there.
Yeah, there we go.
That should be
on.
button now.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Are you good? Good. All great. Doing good. We should probably on. Yeah. I'll do big.
Power on. Enter Bluetooth. Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection succeeded.
Yep. Call the meeting order.
Make a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to accept said minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Dalton, you're first up.
Just touch base on West Baden Park. We're pretty well got everything finished up. We have a few meter settings to set yet. I think there's about 4 or 5 total. For the most part, everything went good other than being wet. I already
Soggy place, yeah.
a few days cleaning up. I know it's going to settle and just kind of roughed it in winter and then plan on coming back in the spring. Finish clean up.
Yeah, I see it Saturday. Look good.
Looks good. Good job.
Thanks. And then next thing, there at Abbeydale on 56, I'm planning on getting started, if it's okay with you guys, 1st of December. We're going to replace about 400 feet of 8-inch pipe in the road there. Plan on closing the road until we get through and get it completed. So I'm hoping it won't take long, but I just don't know until I get in there and get started.
Does that be closed permanent or just daily? Will it be open or just depends on the situation?
I'm gonna have to close it until I get started. Hopefully I can get off to the edge a little bit and then get it open at the end of the day. For the first few days, I'll have to close it permanently because we're going to cross the intersection coming out.
Gotcha.
You know how it is. It just takes that much longer when they got to
Yep.
go up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to dig out, let you filled in. Yep. I got you.
Band-aid, just
Yeah. Oh, at the same time, talk about super work for you guys.
I mentioned that today when you brought that up to me a couple of weeks ago, and he acted like it was gonna be a longer process, and they didn't wanna do it during the winter, because they'd have to get some asphalt to try to patch stuff, and he didn't want it tore up all winter, so I just haven't to tell you about it yet, but he said he wanted to probably he wasn't a good time for him to do it during the winter, he told me.
If that works for you guys, that's my plans, to get in there, get it replaced and going, yeah. If it don't work for you guys, you don't want us to, just let me know.
Needs done. Fix what needs fixing.
Is that where the leak was?
Hopefully it's not in the house. It's within that 400-foot section.
It's in there, so.
Yeah, so it's not in
Trying to deal with NDOT and all that.
yeah. Like 400. Knows that, like 60 feet. Right.
Would the state come in and bore that, or if
That'd be
something
on
that
us.
somebody to bore? Yeah.
Yeah, not they love me big, just mercy. Unless I can claim it's a mercy situation, but I doubt. Yeah, they'll let me do that. So
We got a lot of customers that be complaining.
yeah,
I already complained about the cost of the water, whatever, so,
right.
you know, that'll help lower the.
Just want to update you on what's going on with this.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Steve Stewart, how are you doing? Doing well.
Just to give you all a little bit of update, we talked about last time we were here, festival park. And, we were talking about, first weekend and second weekend of October. And I think we're gonna move those dates to the second, third weekend. Reason for that is I found out that the first weekend is generally pumpkin festival. And I found out from CVB from the hotel that corn ferry time they have that they had last year. It was, I think it was the second weekend, third weekend. Next year it's going to be the first weekend. So I don't know with the pumpkin festival, whether they'll move that date or not.
I think there's actually been some changes. I don't know when the last time you got it up, but there was some changes from the Corn Ferry, from the tour, and they're wanting to change locations, actually. So
Next year?
yeah. So I think, I don't know what,
Will they not be here?
no, I don't think it's gonna be. Nothing to do with the resort or towns or anything like that. It was something with the PGA and the Corn Ferry themselves, and they wanted to have it in a different, they got to some kind of a spat or something, was my understanding. And they're gonna move it to West Virginia or somewhere, I think I heard. So anyway,
Well,
I don't want that to
I
impact you.
hadn't heard that.
Okay.
I found that out maybe a couple of months.
Yeah, this has just been, this has been the last couple of weeks. Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
On CV meetings with Dean Blackburn, he looked it up. He said, well, scheduled for first weekend of October. And we talked about maybe trying to do it in September. But these festivals, we have some major festival in Michigan and Ohio that's going on here in September. So kind of stay away from that because number one, it cuts down on the people that have come, number one. But now, Ohio still has it in October, but it cuts down on the entertainers that we get, the vendors that we get to come. Can't get entertainers, especially like our jousters. They're in Michigan. They're in Michigan during that time. So we're going to move it up into we'll even, I'll reconsider now, I think, the first weekend of October. That's not going to be the Corn Ferry. And
Pumpkin Festival still will be usually
Yeah,
always the
get you
first.
the first Sunday. Yeah.
I had it, I thought, well, it just wouldn't make any sense to have a festival Corn Ferry because our idea is to bring people to stay here.
Right.
It's available for you to come for Corn Ferries here. Yeah. So that would limit that type of thing. And plus it would just be too much traffic problem. Late on Sunday.
Right.
So, our plans are that, and I'll get back with you what you definitely want to do it 2 weekends, and we think it'll draw 2,500 people a weekend. So that'll help the hotels and all the businesses in town, especially that many people around coming and going on the weekend. Hopefully we'll fill up all the empty rooms that's there. It actually would be better if we could do the first weekend. Because the second and third weekend is actually spring break, fall break for schools. So that'll actually make it a little bit better once the first weekend that's canceled. So we're real anxious about that person. Another good place. The only thing is we have to have our jousters come down. Because we have to have some trees removed. We need about a 200-foot lane. That's what for our jousters down in the way. We got just gotten to do that.
Sure do.
You'll come down sometime in the next month or so. We'll take a look and see how that works out. Should be kind of real entertaining. Hopefully, we'll continue to do it every year for years. That'd be great.
Sounds great.
What else are you gonna need from us besides the property and the tree removal and? Talked about if you have some kind of storage area of some sort. We have fencing that we put up. That fencing is that snow fencing, orange or green fencing. The festival itself has to be fenced off. But we actually sell alcohol.
I think we'll have to have a variance for that.
There's a question about, I was changing some rules over there to allow that.
Special exemption use or something.
It's not allowed in the ordinance, but you can change it.
Exception for the,
Yes, they can.
exception for the ordinance.
You change the ordinance for that.
And, we have to fence that off because you can't carry it around. they like to buy it and carry it about the festival area. We might need some help putting those posts in.
What about electricity and stuff?
Well, right now, where we're at now in Seymour, we only have one electrical outlet. We do have, uh, jackeries that we use, uh, our, uh, at our pub. And we got, our stages for our entertainers. I don't know if we're gonna put electricity in or anything the next year or so. That would be very helpful. And we could give you some ideas about where to put that. Is there any electric down there at all?
Yeah,
No,
that lower shelter
It
have
is
any
the lower shelter house and field 3, we got power
with
to
the new
there.
playground?
But, think about it, if this is gonna be an ongoing thing, then, we probably wouldn't mind burying some electric out through there to, make sure we're,
Best
For future development.
yeah, and that way.
So, is there, where is the closest sewer to that?
good question. Yep. That's on County Pike, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Close to yeah.
My thinking was down the road. If you did something like that, you could put bathrooms. But right now, we use porta potties even in Seymour, so it's not a critical thing that we need to
Our
have.
problem in that area is it floods. Could be under 6 feet of water down through there at any time and, but electricity for sure would
Well,
be
yeah,
doable.
that upper part, where we would have the festival with trees and stuff. I've driven by there this year, especially the rains that we had, some of them didn't.
Yeah, you
Didn't
talking,
get up
you
in
talking
there.
about the upper part where the playground's at in that area along
We're
with there?
talking about Flood Road.
Oh, you're talking about in, yeah,
The acres that you,
yeah, yeah,
we drove around.
yeah.
That's where the festival would be, and I don't know if there's any sewer connections close to that. Or built structures, for bathrooms.
County Pike, and that bothered me. It wouldn't, it couldn't gravity it uphill. You'd have to force main it uphill.
But that's not a
Force main lift stations. There's always options.
electric and
You got enough money, you go.
mandatory that we need that. Yeah. Any kind of purpose. Maybe some form of water.
Let's say you'd go porta potties for the first couple.
Oh, yeah,
just
see how it goes, yeah,
Don't
for
be
sure.
getting into
Before
that
we get to it,
expensive
yeah.
until we know it's gonna work and they're gonna be here. It's gonna be a lot of money, guys.
No, it sounds great. Look forward to it.
I think that, I don't know how well. Down the road, my wife and I are getting up in age, and we probably won't do this too many more years, but we won't get it off the ground. We actually have a 501c3. And, I know with the tourism commission, on the tourism commission, there'll be grant money that's available. And if the town or somebody that takes this over or whatever, is a 501c3, you can actually get some money from the tourism commission, actually grant money that you have to pay back. That you could use for electric, water, sewer, or whatever you wanted to use it for. No, there's a lot of money there that's available right now. But that's a thought down the road. We can sit down and talk about that, I guess. Well, I don't know if you want us to go into the details on what we're going to pay you to use the park. Normally, what we pay is around $2,000 a weekend to use the property. That's acceptable to you all.
I'd have to,
First time in.
I'd have to do some digging just to see.
Yeah, JC, you
Okay.
probably have to be
Yeah.
involved in that some aspect, I would think. I don't know how that. It's kind of a new venture, it sounds like for the town in general, so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to check to see about the money, just
Yeah.
to see what they're paying. Just, sorry, I always want to check.
We charge for parking and all that, correct? And
Well, we have before, but we went to Seymour, we actually did away with the parking fee. And we went to a $5 more ticket. So, but we're looking at, we have to meet with the CVB on Wednesday. Wednesday night, we're gonna go to some kind of an update on community stuff down at Wilson, but, they, we'll probably get some grant money from them, do these two festivals. Which helps us with entertainment and stuff, especially first. Pouring down the rain, that the attendance doesn't get as good as if it's nice outside, so.
Yeah.
And that presents some problems. And we can talk about these. I don't know if that's something we can sit down, is that something we just bring to the board, or is that something that I'll just write it all out on how it's all gonna work? And give that to you guys, or?
That would probably be the best, yeah, just.
Whenever you get some more details figured out, more detailed plans.
I'm into making money because you're gonna have this many people coming in our splash pad, everything's gonna be, we're gonna have to hire extra people to be cleaning.
When will our splash pad even be open in October, end of October?
Well, John keeps saying,
Sure, we closed it. What?
don't close it. It was open this year.
Most of these people are gonna come dressed.
They're not gonna be.
They're not gonna want to do anything other than.
When'd you close it this year?
It was before October 3rd.
Yeah.
It was right towards the end
I
of
thought
September.
At the Pumpkin Fest, I mean, I
It
don't
was right before, I think it was right
It was
before
hot.
I closed it.
I don't think it ever was shut.
Yeah, spring, like, full council.
Just
Yep.
a meeting.
Yep.
Give us time to look over it and just see if we have questions, think about it. some
You're
stuff.
gonna kind of diagram it out, what you want over that area, where stuff's gonna be set up, or.
We generally do, we'll do that once we kind of get the final vendors that we have. The food vendors that we have, they'll bring generators for their facilities. So they won't really need anything special for that. Um, so, but, I would say it's not the property, you know, we may have to, and we, at the expense of it, we might have to, if it rains a lot, we have to put some mulch down in the walk area around the festival. That'd be all right, you guys. We spend a lot of money, different things, and we're willing to do that, add additional money, so help make the facility a little better. Yeah. Any way we can, so.
I think it'll be real interesting and really great.
Yeah.
I think it'll be, and it is real live jousting, right?
They try to knock each other off.
Yeah, so
It's not.
you can find a super Joey back there, like that.
But I'm picturing Game of Thrones type stuff.
We have some really great entertainment. We have the jousting, and we have a lot of singing acts and stuff. Yeah. That's awesome.
Sounds neat.
It'll be exciting.
Yep, look forward to it. Thank you.
Keep us updated.
Or definitely have an first weekend for the pumpkin festival. Due to the parade, which is going to be lines up usually on that same route, traffic wise.
I mean, this year the parade was, I mean, it's from noon to 2, that road's crowded. And it,
Well, wiped out pretty quick, cleared out.
but you could even do signage and take them out the other way, take them out Flood Road and to Abbeydale.
Talk about getting people into.
I was thinking about the festival track.
I mean,
Right.
To the fair.
gotcha, gotcha.
Here,
We're gonna be in line out there.
yeah.
Yeah, again, it'd be signage bringing in from Paley Way to Shoals Way and out Flood Road and back around the back way. Yeah.
It'd probably be better if it wasn't that weekend, just because of that, but you never know till you try it, and then, you know.
I could see it being both ways. I
So
could
you
see
said
more people going to it if they're in town already.
Seymour's gonna be when? They're
Seymour Festival is the last weekend of April,
Okay,
and 4 weekends of May, all 4 weekends. of
okay.
May. And, so, yeah, I don't, as I said, got some facilities for it. This is, check it out. This is the flyer that we put out.
Okay, so you
When
did,
we went to, we have a float in the parade. We actually put a little teaser out there about West Baden. And stay tuned for a possible West Baden event the first 2 weekends of October. So
Okay.
we pass these will all pass out at the pumpkin festival, off of our float and get people walking and handing it all to us. So kind of advertise for our Seymour event, plus is to stay tuned for the West Baden, because we weren't totally sure yet. We are fortunate all to have it here. That if there was some kind of storage area where we could actually put some of this fencing and the benches, we have wooden benches. We probably have 150 wooden benches and seats 3 to 4 people on each bench. And stage platform.
Close.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're just temporarily staging the stuff. Is that what you're doing?
Enough room, out for you guys. At least it's close and it's,
Yeah.
What's in the
safe.
what's in the infrastructure? then?
Probably move some stuff around and do shit.
I'm just
got
thinking
rid-
out loud.
I don't know.
you have room in the new shed?
You know, since they got the Christmas stuff out of it.
Well played, Joey Bear. Well played.
Oh, Joey.
When we finish up in May, we'll start bringing some of that stuff down. The tents that we have.
So you would need it from May through the event,
June, July,
and then
August.
what about after the event?
Seymour.
That's Seymour.
Yeah.
This stuff, will these materials need to be kept inside? Like the tents, or do they need to be in like a facility, or okay, okay. I don't know if there's stuff they could set outside.
What's it? Shelter house. What's it? Just
It's open.
It's open, but it's not very, I don't know. It sounds like they may have a lot of stuff. I don't know how much we fit in there. Yeah. I don't know how much could fit in there. A lot. It sounds like they got big stuff, like big stuff.
Well, we can look around and see what we got, what we might have, and
I'm just going to go with it. Make it nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you have just one shot to get people, and once you miss that opportunity, then they ain't coming back.
And we're looking to tickets to, give a discount for anybody that lives in Orange County.
That'd be great.
Kind of the local people, a lot lesser ticket than what they pay, the regular person pays.
This would be a good opportunity for some of these kids.
Well, like Billy just mentioned a while ago, would once the parade's over, would them people funnel over to that may not have went there anyway? You know what I'm saying?
people bringing their kids down here to the pub. Oh, let's go watch this. We got jousting over. I mean, bring more people.
Over here. It may work out.
So we'll talk about that. We also tickle. And we'll try to talk to the person that's going to be in charge of the pumpkin festival this year. Is that going to be the same person as last year?
It's like a committee now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Friends of the festival.
Yeah, Friends of Orange, or something, Friends of the Pumpkin Festival or something. I'm not sure what the term is, but something like that. Yeah, I think there's kind of like a board. I don't think it's necessarily one person.
Dustin Parrish used to run it all, but
They'll probably
he's only doing it all for 20 years. Dustin could get you in touch with who will be running.
Or whoever you talk to this year. If you sound like you talk to them, maybe now. So more than likely, they'll probably be involved in it next year, I would think too. So that's probably a good place to start. Yeah. Yep.
I think that some said from different. We'll get rid of them. We'll find out.
Okay. If not, we can probably get you in a direction of somebody if you can. If there's changes or something.
Look forward to it.
Sounds.
It'll be a lot of fun. Be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it will. Sounds neat.
All right.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you so much. JC?
We've got pay application number 5 for the community crossing matching grant 24-2. Pay period October 1st, 25 to November 10, 25 for County Pike and Hackberry Street. And the pay applications for Temple and Temple in the amount of $102,816. It's been approved by USI Consultants, and I also approve.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Side. Yeah, right below town West Baden.
You sign it, not me.
He's got to, you can.
No, he can.
Bill is the
He's the
big
he's
cheese.
the president. I'm just the person that does all the work. Yeah, here you go.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to know the splash pad was still on and off there because there were leads. I had to go up there and we had to go up there and get them. Yeah. So y'all crazy because we were up
It was
there.
like September. It was open for literally like a month. We closed it.
There was still some hot days.
Yeah, but you know how it is. It's cold and then warm.
I don't think it got shut off, did it, John? Because we went up there.
Your wife makes you eat the pool, it's still $600 bills.
Yeah,
I get it.
we're still running. So,
Yeah.
that's my report. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
See, like the involved, it's roughly.
Yeah, so, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, around the 19th.
And then that guy put the fence up. We had to go clean it because he left metal shavings. So kids were getting stepping on them.
I have a letter here from Joe Lannon, the executive director of the CDB, and he was asking about our appointment for the upcoming year. Alan Barnett is our current appointment. He is relocating to Bonita Springs, Florida. And so he mentioned that Kenton Albright would be interested in a position for West Baden, and Kenton's a fine young man. And so I'd like you guys consider nominating him for the CVB appointment for 26.
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're not gonna make the water board.
They would like a copy of our minutes with his info on there, Goose, so I wrote his info
Okay.
down for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, me? Okay, Hughes paving was $219,240 for the upper and lower parking lots. Then he had to put the asphalt binder on the road. He had to do extra work. I need you all to sign off on that and approve it, please.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he had like 700 tons of rock or something because it was such bad shape.
Long time coming. It was definitely needed. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, looks amazing.
Adam, are you gonna make the motion or John?
Yeah, I'll make the motion. To approve it. Is that the right figure, Goose? $219.
that's what-
$219,240 for use paving for various paving projects at the park and on Hobbig Street, Hobbig Drive, and then at street is that right there by. No, it's not First. What's that little street, Joey? Right there, right above Scarlet Terrace, where Dave fixed that sewer leak where we had.
Yeah, right.
I can't. Anyway,
Right, it was kind of there.
second is that second? Okay, Second Street. Sorry. $19,240.
I'll say it.
All in favor? Aye.
He's still gotta come back in the spring, and put the final coat on and stripe it off.
So there's gonna be more, so.
Yeah, there's gonna be
we'll have to
more.
approve.
But once you get started, it's hard to
You didn't
stop.
sign the darn thing.
I did not. So
Okay, the next thing on the back, total back, flip it, right there. Okay, next thing, Andy too wanted to know if he could, set up you have to have an application for the West Baden Police Department care account, because he keeps getting money, donations and everything for this
Yes.
blessing,
Yeah.
okay. So I went ahead and made your letter and, set it up, and only the chief and Andy too will be allowed, they'll be the financial officers on this account. And the care account will be used for the Basket Blessings Project and any other donation, community donation that they deem worthy. So I've got Billy, JC can proof it just to make sure. Billy, you'll need to sign that. If you all are in agreement, I'll need a motion for somebody to allow this to happen. It's got to be in the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Vote.
He can just take his money straight to the bank. Is that what-
Yeah, so he doesn't have to, and he can get to the money
And you
if
get
he
it
needs
out
to go
without-
get more hams or whatever. Whatever.
He does a good job.
Okay, FEMA request. I gave that to the FEMA update that Adam and I got. So JC's looked over this. JC, what do we need? It's gonna have to be, we'll have to contact Dave. I thought he would be here. I guess, what else do we need? We need to know,
Billy has to
Billy has to sign it,
sign the last
page.
certify it's completed.
Then we have to find out the end date or
And this was just the Kenwood wall. This isn't even Hobbig.
no,
No,
this
this
is
is,
Kenwood.
Yeah, just Kenwood. Yeah, but it's not even, we're not even
Not
Hobbig
big
yet.
house.
No, we're not even to the big one. This is
No,
still
this is
the
just
smaller one.
Kenwood.
so you need Mikey. you
And
can
it's
just
got
do that.
incident
Yeah.
start date 3/30/2025 and then incident end date 4/9/2025. I don't know what I don't know what else to. See, am I missing something? It was only 8,000.
And what night you made it?
Lord.
Wednesday. Jake completed final expenditure, but that's gonna be done. US.
With
that
Hughes
US?
Paving, Hughes Paving did this wall.
Yes. Yeah, Dave didn't have anything. to do
They
with that.
didn't have anything to
No.
do with this one.
You gotta
Actual
fill
date
in the actual
completed.
date it was completed.
And final expenditures is the same, 11,500.
I know when it was completed.
Now, we only
It
get the
was-
invoice.
I mean, I just have an estimate. It was, I mean, it wasn't long after, I mean, it was basically, we saw the damage and it was, they did it that week, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
they got on right.
like
away.
whenever the storm was, which was, I think it was on a Sunday.
I'll
I
just
remember
call
they
Mikey.
fixed it like
Because
I'll
we
Tuesday
had-
or Wednesday.
Yeah,
They
we-
got it on.
I'll just
we had
call
lights
Mikey,
out in the
but
road and everything.
sign two of
I know
them,
he heard some
Billy,
bad.
so that I've got one just to back up. Okay, I'll call Hughes.
But I had my phone on that call.
It's unprofessional.
Well, I'm glad I pulled this up because I have to ask you about this paint too. Okay.
He's better.
Your call has been forwarded.
He's just,
All right.
Yeah, color ID evident.
he told us 48, time he left that board.
But we're not answering.
He told me.
He usually does. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get that from Mikey. TIF spending plan. Do we need to bring this up or anything?
That's the law. No, we need to adjourn this meeting and have a development.
Okay.
After this meeting is adjourned and then
Okay. It's
That's
that
the road.
TIF spending plan. We can have to have development. So do we need to bring up anything in the regular council meeting over this? No. Okay. All right. Okay, Marcy's report. Did you guys get a copy of that? Sign, she just needs your signature for October 2025. All the paperwork in her office, and then you have all my paperwork in the other office. Make sure you sign off on all that. And she also said that Brenda Kurtz came in November 7th and paid the $238.84 that was remaining on her account. So everything's paid in full by her.
Okay.
It's awesome. Okay. That's all. And I did get the budget, the final 1782 notice, and everything was approved. General is 1,105,385. Motor vehicle highways 163,629. CCI is $500. So look over this so that before I send it back to the tax board commissioner, everything was approved. There's no changes.
I spread that out. Yeah.
I'm good. We didn't make a motion or anything.
They don't have to, they have to. JC, I don't know on this because it's already been approved.
That's what.
Yeah. She just thought that, that's just courtesy to make sure they haven't made any mistakes. That's just a, you know, another check. Okay, that's all I've got.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up, Chief, Aaron Kemple, had contacted us, recently again, JC, about if there was any kind of updates or anything we do for like burn bans or stuff like that. He's having just intermittent, not a lot, but intermittent issues with people. And I think he's just very, very small, anything we could change at all, like burning like leaves, trash, like just that kind of stuff. Nothing, people can have fire pits and that kind of thing. He just means like burning disposable things like that. Is there anything at all we can do or look to update? I know I talked a
Yeah,
couple months and it was kind
you've
of hard
always
to.
deferred to the state
Okay.
code and regulations, but sure. You can have your own.
Is the state code not good enough, JC?
It's worked so far, but
I think Chief mentioned like I think French Lick has their own. I think I think he said Orleans. He said somebody Orleans has one.
They had reason there no burning of.
Yeah, I think again it's just small things like just basically refuse, disposable stuff, trash or burning leaves or just that
You
kind of
put
thing.
in with the pail a bit, right?
yeah, so.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
I won't get too deep into it. We just
Yeah.
wanna- Like right now, we pick up everybody's leaves, but yet there's some people just burning them instead of, and it stinks up their whole neighborhood. We're hills and valleys and it gets down in the valley and
And I think it puts Chief Kemple in a tough spot because he in West Baden doesn't. He said I don't have a leg to stand on with them because I can't go tell them they can't shouldn't be doing it when there's no ordinance that says they can't. So he was just kind of wanting us to see if there's any.
state law prohibits it.
State law prohibits leaf burning.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It does.
you gotta be a farmer.
Okay.
As old as I am, I grew up and smelled good.
So if the state come see, then he could tell them not to do it.
yeah, you can look up the state code. Yeah. Yeah.
They got all
Okay.
sorts of rules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leaf burning's one of them.
Okay.
Burning. It's tough.
thanks, sir.
That's all I had. Thanks, JC.
Fredo?
No, I think Joey may need a couple of tires for one of these trucks here for long.
I say Joey didn't ask for no money today. Something's wrong.
He wants more Christmas decorations.
Yeah, putting up today.
And you think that they're fine when you've got them staked in? We've only had how many tornadoes? Just stuck them right up.
Yeah. They got more stakes on this year than last.
You don't think you need those sandbags?
Ever since Gooch said that China
the tariffs on China, we couldn't afford any. Joey's been upset. Joey's been upset.
He's tried several times, Jason. I can't consult.
What was her
I'm
list?
not
This
paying
big,
100%
and then
tariff
that
on.
tariff on China,
Yeah.
and Joey ain't been the same since.
My heart goes like 10 times.
He wanted the little gingerbread man. He wanted some more deer. He wanted some more candy canes.
Couple more St. Nick's in town. Oh, I don't have anything.
All right.
Oh, what else got anything?
Yeah, I do want to say one thing. I think that the street where out past the town garage, I think it really looks nice. Like, it really does. It's just like drive off the driveway. It is nice. Yeah.
Now, I have had people question me on the white line. I want to explain. The white line, you see gaps in it. Have you noticed that? The gaps in the white lines on each side?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's for water drainage. But the company that done it went by Kentucky code instead of Indiana code, which Kentucky code has a wider water drain than Indiana. But I said it would look worse. You go in there trying to take that much out of that line on each one of them. So, but that's what that's for, is to drain the water.
Figured I seen them. Really nice. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was much needed for a long time out there. It was in bad shape for all years.
Absolutely. And what makes it look nice is where they went along and cleared out some of those trees and some of those shrubs. Bunch of alongside. It does it.
Tree service, they do a real good job.
Thank you, Mick. Appreciate it.
We've got some good workers here. Yes, we do. We've been very fortunate. Hughes paving. We've got land improvement.
JD Tree Service.
JD Tree Service that he just said.
The tree service, it also picks up the trash as they go. That's pretty good. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Then we got our street workers, top of the line, so.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
On fair? Aye.
Matthew said.
Next for the redevelopment.
We're long. First should be 6 every y'all.
Guess we got another meeting.
I know.
Yeah, Indiana Code 13-1791. Prohibits burning of pretty much everything except if you've got cultural and recreational farms. So the law, state law, absolutely prohibits burning of leaves in town.
State law 13-17-1.
17.
Yeah, we,
I couldn't hardly
two
finish
big
these.
stumps out of one of them that was laid over there.
You gonna text
me?
me? Okay.
He is gonna come next week.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joey.
All depends on the weather too, I mean.
Yeah.
What's the next meeting?
It's on the 1st. Yeah, I guess September 1st.
No, no.
Development. Something. I don't think it'll miss anything. Procedural stuff.
I'll tell me about it later. I'll call JC after a while.
Yeah.
It might be over before you get in your car, so it might be yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's
Okay.
nothing exciting.
President is Billy Bob
Oh, I didn't know it was even president.
and VP is Adam. This was, Secretary is John, and I'm just a member.
Redevelopment, right?
Yes. Hey,
Call the redevelopment meeting to order.
To adopt annually annual spending plan for the following year. This will be for 2026. The plan as suggested is $1 million, a total of $1,100,000. And $1 million for pay-as-you-go costs of redevelopment projects. And you list about every one that we do over the years, including the park and roads and streets and everything like that, but it's all specifically stated. And then the other 100,000 is for legal, accounting, project supervision expenses and others for 100,000. So that's basically the big one on that would be paying the engineer if you need plans for anything. It's not, doesn't quite go to the lawyer. But anyway, that's the suggested $1,100,000.
Okay, do I need to sign anything here?
No, but they have to approve
Okay.
it and then once.
Do we have
tell
3
Bob
pages or just
I'd
2?
be the third.
Okay. Okay,
Need a motion to approve
I'll make a motion to approve the annual spending plan.
$1,100,000.
$1,100,000.
I'll second your excitement, Goose.
All in favor? Nice for like a second, that's why that's good.
Yeah. That was a gateway.
Okay,
So then
everything
you got-
gateway.
And the other copy goes in the minutes of this, goes in your.
Okay, well, I think we're missing because we have to sign this, correct?
Gateway usually, but yeah, there
I
might be
think-
another page somewhere.
Yeah. These are just my files.
Is that Lynn's?
I don't see the last page. That was something we needed.
That was the annual spending plan for the tip mill.
Remember the emails, but don't remember
I'll
the
go through
details.
that email and see. That's. That, let's see, it was from Lynn, right?
Yeah, it was Lynn's.
So I was in that long. Yeah, I didn't know I'd be inside. That was a thing. Store outside. You know, you can keep it outside some places there, but.
I'll go.
That's what that extra shelter has been, and that's one, I'm gonna do nothing with it.
Upload it.
Yeah, I just don't know how big the tents are and stuff, how they get.
Yeah.
The benches,
Yeah, he said 150 just benches. That's why I thought, well, some of that could maybe go outside. He's like, no, it needs to be stored inside somewhere.
Yeah, you didn't mention that before.
No, I mean, that'd take a pretty big area. It's full squat. That's for 3, 4 months.
Once you upload it, it would be, so I don't know, the sign.
Now, if you upload, but I thought it was. Okay, I'll just look.
Actually,
We need signatures. I'll get these guys to do it because they approved it. They already approved it, so I just don't have it. I'll go print it off
It'll be
again.
all right. I'll be sitting out there watching jail.
'Cause I thought there were places to sign. I may be wrong, maybe. Because I had to put it all before the budget.
Me versus you, friend.
I don't know if all was sign.
I'd be standing in a horse bill every time.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Once we'll know. for sure.
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
You see?
Okay, you guys
want the
don't
ordinance
take
or
off.
not?
Billy's already texted Aaron, so we'll see what he says, but well, I think
If
as long
they
as he
look,
got
they'll
something
look
he can
over, yeah.
stand on to tell people, I think he'll be okay with that, but we'll just hold off for now. We'll see what he says.
Don't take off. Let's see. Let's sign stuff.
I gotta sign all that stuff. I didn't sign anything. yet.
Anyway.
We'll hold off for now. See what Chief Campbell says.
Less government regulation.
That's right.
Yeah. You can use what's already on the-
Get some verdicts of leave. What's been next rates?
Oh, yeah. Where you going? Where? No, it's open. Yeah, it's back open to the public. Tree lighted and everything. Yeah, it is. And French Licks this Saturday.
You know, I stopped there.
Yes.
It's Susan, you can have my thing, and
I know it.
fabulous.
Yes.
The tree.
Yes, it was. It's you second to none around here, that's for sure. Awesome. CJC. See ya. Take care. Thank you. Good to see. It's fine. It's fine. Still have some issues with my leg, but my back's fine.